Alright, here we are, video 2. And you see the backgrounds 1 and 2, which I've already made. Well, 1 in this case, we're starting with. We're going to do coloring, we're going to do zoom in with the magnifying glass. We're going to do full recoloring of everything you see on the screen for both backgrounds. We're starting with the teleport. Going to give it a nice blue, greenish, dark colored color scheme. I have fun doing the customizing and recoloring the sprites. It makes me feel more of an artist. I'm not just, and that happens. The black, avoid the black. If you mess up, hit Control Z to undo it. A lot of Control Z when I'm doing this stuff, so that much. You notice, doing each little bit of one color, customizing it, and then going through and hitting every pixel of that color. If I miss something that you notice, don't worry, I will go back and fix it later, and we'll do a little bit lighter for the white area. That, boom, boom. Alright, and that little bit there needs to go. I'll get that, don't worry. The under part's going to get a different green, a more greenish color. And then obviously three different variants of the green. Upper layer is going to go more dark gray. Yeah, see, don't hit the gray. Don't hit the black because then you screw up. Alright. It's very time consuming, and we haven't gotten to the rest of it. This is just one element. But it's actually pretty easy. Again, these are all sped up. This took me, 30, 40 minutes to do. Boop, boop, boop. Every little bit is getting what it needs to get recolored. And then we do this up here, this little bit of metal, or whatever the hell it is. I'm no expert on Mega Man. Custom color. That there, boom, 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 boom. These guys I'm going to give a different green color. If you notice that pixel there, I noticed that too. But that's fine. I will fix it before I begin the animation. Trust me. Unless I fixed it later on in this tutorial. I don't recall we're giving this a bunch of different colors in this. We're livening it up, making it a little less plain. Each little bit, its own color, and just matching it so you don't screw up. We're going in on each of these little, I guess you could say they would be like basically circles on either side, cylinders or something. And then this gets its own thing. Again, tedious as hell. And this is a simple background. When I do the Sonic tutorial series sometime later on this year, or whenever I get to it, it will be a whole lot more work. Yeah, see, you want darker. Boom, that looks better, doesn't it? And then we grade this down. That's gonna all get its own thing. We're gonna get these squares under here. This guy here, that guy there, that's gonna get its own thing. We're gonna make that lighter. That's getting its own thing. These are gonna get their own thing. A lot of colors are gonna a lot of areas are gonna get their own color scheme. I like making it a little more lively, a little more unique and original. Blah blah blah. Again, time consuming, that's why I sped it up. Okay, now we got to do the spikes. Spikes are gonna get a nice bit of recolor. I'm gonna get to where there's more of a gradual shading up, but you'll notice as I get this is the basic, and then my own little artistic flair is coming to play. Alright, so right now we are getting there, and then these tops of spikes I'm gonna make look a little brighter. Here we go. And now that blue is gonna get filled. Every little bit of that blue is going to be recolored, and we're going to do a gradual basically color scale on this. It's gonna look really cool when it's done. Alright, and then we get all this, anything in the first couple, I guess, sets of those old blue and black tiles from the first series, gonna get slowly going up, and you'll notice it ever so slightly. Go to that level. Again, sped up, very tedious. Make sure you get every single bit of that blue. Literally every bit. Could I have done this the last time? Yes, but I felt like giving you more to watch. No. Go up to that point, so this level here. And then we'll do this. Although I notice, yeah, if you notice what I'm thinking, what I'm noticing, then give a good eye. But it's so gradual, it's hard to really notice. I'll point it out in the next portion when I start doing the, whenever I do the frames for these backgrounds. Trust me, there's going to be a few more videos in this series. Alright, and then we do the one last where it's a little more gradual and it looks really cool. It looks kind of that good neon color kind of contrast. I could do a Metroid series, although I don't use the Metroid sprites often. I could do something with my Chuck Norris sprites, which I would love to do. Maybe something Moonwalker for Michael Jackson. Let's get the rest of the blue. Those look like a bunch of letter E's, don't they? And boom, and that is that. And then we do the ladder. Actually, we're going to do the little side support first. This is pretty easy. So it looks more metallic, more like steel. I like that. I will initially mess up here, as you'll notice, but I will go back through before I do save. That's a zoom. That's too far a zoom. All right, and we do this bit, the dark again, and then we do the inner part. We're going to give it a green look because I feel like giving it a green look. It's very cool, very kind of cool colored kind of scene, which I think will play a good contrast with Mega Man sprites. I will be doing again a new set of Mega Man alt suit sprites because my old ones I've used for about 4 or 5 years and they need a good retooling of sorts. You notice I did miss part of that bit, but you won't if you, okay, I'll get to it, don't worry. And then we redo the ladder for when Mega Man climbs up to that second section I did earlier in the first tutorial, which we'll be seeing here as I recolor that as well after this. And then would you put that? Kind of, I think the color scheme works good for it. And then we do this bit. Don't worry, we'll get that last little chunk on each step here shortly. Again, sped up for good reason because it took a long time to do. May take you time, but slow the video down or watch a few times. All right, and that is good. Save that, but then we're going to open up the second one. We're going to grab a portion of that. We're going to open up the second one. Boom. And then that way we can just put it here and make sure it works. No, not quite right. Match it. Test it. Perfect. And the overlay. All right, good. Now the colors are here. And now we can do this. We're moving this completely. It's going to go up so it's more even with that ceiling, the ceiling tile. But make sure it's perfectly lined up. And the black works. And boom, there we go. We have that. All right, now we can recolor all of this. Okay, we're going to start with the side stuff, the steps and the column, the support column, to make sure everything is a perfect color. And I don't know why it lagged here, so we're going to find that out. You notice that I probably missed something, so we're going to have to fix that later. I guess we'll take this moment to say, I do. If you want to use a better program, it's fine. MS Paint's what I use. I've been using it for years. I think I was figuring something out of my head or something happened, but hey, it happens. Yeah. This is there's two options you took. This is when I noticed that blue thing was out of that fact that I missed part of the coloring on that. So we're going to have to do this my way. Give me a minute. This is basically how trial and error. It's all about trial and error. So yeah, it's all about trial and error. And when you see this, all right. So this a lot of things. A tricky thing. I should have edited some of this out, but you're gonna see basically overlaying to match. See, good overlay match, good, and keep doing that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go manual color. This is easier that way. a lot. It's not once you learn, you know, what is what. It's not that hard to do. I've been again doing this for 7 years more or less as an animator and sprite dude for Wii-Pals and my own project like Reggie Retro and Zap and Troy. I should do Zap animation. Fill, fill, fill. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and now we do this stuff here, and then we do take a bit of a shortcut. We just grab this and we overlay this. Make sure the gap is good. Perfect. Keep filling it in. Keep covering, keep overlaying it. I'm gonna see if I can grab more of this and make it that much easier. I'm good with that. I've mastered that. This is gonna be a bit of an overlay, but that's good. And then we just grab that, drag down to black that part out. Boom, done. All right. Now we do the green. Fill all the green where it's gotta go. The two different colors of green. I should have done those in between 3 little pixels. I should have done those darker for shade. But honestly, I think it looks fine the way it is. All right, now we have what we're gonna do the ground. We're gonna do the ceiling part. All right, so let's start with this big old power cell metal thing. Don't know, which was moved. It's gonna go. We're gonna again, like in the first section, every bit of it's gonna get a cool colored color scheme, which works better, I think. It should go well with Mega Man. And then we fill all that in. Boom, boom, boom. We're doing slightly different colors. We're doing slightly darker up top. And then that is the problem. We have to do some zoom in. Do a little bit more zoom in because I can't get it like that. I need to be a little more closer to get those bits. And then color, color, color everything. It's all right, green. That's a good green. That's very, very tedious. Mouse is your friend. And then that, gonna go there. Okay, now we do these guys. The little ceiling things. Looks like ceiling tile. Color all that bit in. Boom, 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 boom. I'll miss something, but I'll catch it later, so don't worry about that. A few things I missed, but I always have to go back and double check it. That first background, you notice there's that pixel still missing. If you caught that part, I will fix it before I do the actual animation, so don't worry, it will be saved properly when I'm ready to use it in its you know, get the full use out of it. Lottery coloring, I'm really good at that though. This is sped up again. This took again 30-40 minutes to get all this done. Yeah, I noticed I missed that. I am not going all the way over, and you'll realize that. And boom, boom, boom. Squares, bunch of squares. And that one for the outer edge. I wish I did it differently, but I could have done it more dark up top, but that's fine. All right, so that's good. And then something happened to where I'm lagging. All right, and then we seriously lag. Okay, good. And then we do the I think I go teleporter or the ground next. I think I go teleporter next. Yeah, teleporter. All right, all that's gonna get this greenish off green color, and then this is gonna get a lighter hue, and then we're going to, as in, it's one of those finesse things. We gotta get in here tight with a paint bucket, and then this bit's gonna get darker, and then we do down here. Use that same color for down here. This is honestly, if I'm picking and choosing what's harder, I want to say backgrounds. Backgrounds can get pretty difficult the more detail you add. These are simple compared to what I've done in Reggie Retro. I didn't do backgrounds. I didn't do tutorials on the big and same Reggie Retro ones for a reason. I don't like mess with your head. If you want me to do more tutorials on more sprites, more different games with sprites, I will gladly, because I like testing my own skill and then showing off not in a braggart kind of way, but this is like showing people that I can do these things using MS Paint, which is pretty impressive if you ask me, because I have yet to find somebody who can really, do it to the level I'm doing it at without taking shortcuts or going the easy route. All right, and then we got to do the brighter part, the white area, and we got that brown spot we will get momentarily. I missed those. We're good. And then we're gonna grab this guy. Boom. Nope, that one right there. All right, and now we do the ground, the platform which Mega Man will be trotting through while fighting bad guys. I'll be throwing 4 or 5 bad guys on here to show you how to do that. That's gonna be fun. Well, animating multiple sprites at once and getting the frame rate down is a tricky thing. I'm decent at it, thankfully. I've done Mega Man animations 4 or 5 times, at least, and I've gotten pretty decent at it to work. And I got the right sound effects and music stuff too. I'm trying to think what music I'll throw in here. I could throw in the Mega Man theme, Mega Man 3 theme, the one that I at least associate with Mega Man, because it's the quintessential Mega Man theme. I could throw a loop and throw in some Mario 3 music, but that would be kind of wonky. Comment below what Mega Man music you want in the finished animation. It's gonna be probably I can make it a good minute long of animation if I plan it out. All right, and that is just about it. But you notice I gotta fix this part right here, and then save, and then we go back to the first one, and those things I messed up first time, I'm gonna go back. I'm not getting that white square yet. I apologize, but I'm getting the rest of the stuff here. And that's it. All right, so I want to thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the first tutorial in which I actually do the build the backgrounds. This is me customizing it. So this is video 2 of, again, 5 or 6 in the series. I'm not too sure how many I'm going to have when it's all said and done before the actual animation is finished and then uploaded as its own thing. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share as well. This is SN Nathan. Thanks for watching.